Hello, and welcome to an Azorious control video. We've changed up the deck a bit, and I'm going to go over the changes. We took out the Blood Suns and the Jeskai Triomes. This wasn't very consistent against Field of the Dead. When we had it, it was good, but we didn't have it very often. So I've changed it back. The mana base is back to just regular old Azorious mana. I've added 2 Fall of the Thran, and then we have 2 of the 3 mana Ashioks here. We already had 1 of those for the field matchup. It's pretty good. But now we've added the Fall of the Thran, which will allow us to combo. And if we get that, we should win on the spot. If we're not comboing, it should still be alright for us, as we have 4 Field of the Ruins to slow them down. And we also have all of our counters, which can help slow them down as long as we have the right cards early. And we also can have 6 sweepers after sideboard. We've also added one of these to Fury's Ageless Insight. What this does is, whenever you draw a card that's not your first for the turn, you draw 2 instead. So this works with cycling. This Hieroglyphic Illumination, if we were to cycle it, we would draw 2. So this becomes draw 2 for 1 mana instead of 4 mana, and Censor as well. And also these lands, which is really good. Let's go ahead and see if we can get matched up against Field of the Dead and see how it works out. Okay, so this is not really a good hand. We have no early game disruption. We're going to mulligan that. We're going to keep this one. We do have a Mind Stone and a Wrath and some Narsets. What do we put back? I think we put back a Narset. So let's hope we're playing Field of the Dead. And that would appear as though we are. This hand is definitely not the best. Turn 2, if we draw a Censor, we'll probably hold that up. Otherwise, we're just going to jam the Mind Stone. We just kind of need a ramp. So he's probably going to take the Narset here, I think. That's what I would do. He might also take the Teferi if he doesn't have anything. They could also just be Sultai control, but I don't think they would run the Temple of Deceit if they don't have Field of the Dead. Yeah, so I wonder if... I'm just gonna shock this in. Maybe he thinks I have an Absorb or something. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and draw from that. It's strange that he decided to use it on that rather than my Teferi when I play it, but whatever. So we'll be able to play Teferi next turn. I wish we had some disruption here to slow his lands down, but this should be okay. We'd like to play Teferi and be able to get counter for Hour of Promise in the future. Okay, well, there's our counter. We're gonna use both of these Mind Stones to make sure that when we untap 2, we have our Absorb available to us. And land drops are cool too. What that means is, since we hit a land drop here, we get to hold up the Absorb and possibly draw 2 if they decide there's nothing for us to absorb. Yep, and that's the kind of thing that we absorb. And we got another one.
We need to move quickly.
So here we can go ahead and just draw 2. Let's just play a land now. We're gonna untap 2 anyways, and we still can hold up absorb. That really didn't work out for opponent here. But the game's not over yet. It's still very hard to win through all of their shenanigans. I think we let this resolve. Yeah. An easy resolution there. Only if he shuffles and he gets a Fill of the Dead on the top, it's kind of bad. He's going to be drawing a Thoughtseize next turn, which is interesting.
You know what? I'm not done.
Field of Ruin is very nice here. We probably just Wrath. I don't know what else we'd be looking for. We don't want to play that many lands each turn. We're gonna have to absorb the Thoughtseize here, unfortunately. So I'm going to do this to make him think that I've drawn and absorb. Which this is good. So now if he taps out for something, we do have the backup sensor. If not, we can just cycle it away. We're sitting in a pretty good spot. He looks like he might want to Uro here, which is fine. What Karn? So what we're going to do here is we're going to play Sensor to make him pay an extra so he can't play the Spyglass that he's going to get. Unless he has a land in his hand. Because we don't care too much about Karn, but we do care about the Spyglass.
My purpose is greater than myself.
And we should be able to hunt down counter here relatively easy.
No time for a break.
Okay, so we don't need the counter, but we're gonna look for it anyway, so we can cast that out, which is really nice. Let's see what he does here. So if he doesn't have any way to disrupt us, I think we win next turn. We could still find a counter though. We can cycle this land. Let's see, that's 2 for a land cycle. The Bolus is Citadel. I guess I shouldn't have resolved that. I should have tried to find a counter, I think. So what is he going to play now? He can't play the Citadel. Yeah, so he's gonna get to make a bunch of zombies here, but we do have a Wrath. Yeah, we just go ahead and do that.
Phase you out of the time stream.
I think we play this. Let's see. So I can Wrath. Yeah. So I would be able to Wrath and cycle, kill 2 lands there. So here we probably want, so let's see, Fall. We want the Ashioks, are pretty good. Silhouettes and Glass Casket are not good. I don't think the Search is very good. We can cut 1 Shark. Sounds okay. Settles are kind of hit or miss, I think. They can be very good. Oh yeah, we want our Sublime Epiphany. I'm supposed to have 2 of those in here. I must have not kept those in, but those are for the Ulamogs, if they have it. I don't know if they do. We could just keep that out. Yeah, we'll just keep that out, and Cast Out can come in handy to remove their Spyglass. So the Commit Memory combo is very good. We can, start exiling their graveyard. Probably just keep out Settle, and we'll just run with that and see what happens. This isn't the best hand in the world. It does have a field main, so we can blow up one of their fields. I guess we can run this and hope that they don't have Hour of Promise. Maybe they kept a handful of Thought Seizes. Gonna explore, yeah. We're just gonna go ahead and do this. Then next turn we'll probably just jam Field of Ruin and blow up his land. We'd really like to see an Ashiok in our opening hand. Yep. I don't think we're actually too worried about Thought Seizes. It would be interesting if he has like a Tail's End or something. I don't think that's the case. So yeah, just play out an Uro. Yeah, he's gonna be able to Hour of Promise next turn. Oh, he's got another Field of the Dead. Okay. So now that we've drawn Commit, we're just gonna hold this up, because if he plays Hour of Promise, we can put it back in his deck. Slow him down a little. But if we do that, this is our only one, so if he plays a Bog or something, we're a little sad. Does he have it? He thinks we're gonna... Yeah, so we're definitely just gonna do this. He could have a Mystical Dispute, just kind of waste one of his turns. Well. We can play Teferi next turn. I think if we do this, then we'll have 3. I think we probably just want to play Teferi, just get it out there.
This isn't a fight. Hold that thought.
And then we can cycle away this land. Draw 2 seems to be a little slow here. I think we just need to dodge an Hour of Promise and we'll be good. Or Growth Spiral, so he's going to draw Hour of Promise. Okay. He might not play it though, because now he thinks we have Censor. So we definitely need a counter spell. Or, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we draw mana into Fall of Thran, we might be kind of happy. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and cycle this land away. The Wrath. Wrath is good. Land is good.
No time for a break.
And so he probably thinks we don't have the Absorb here. We might just jam it. Or he has a Thought. A Thought Seize would protect it, so that wouldn't be good. We do have Fall of Thran, which will be really good because we're behind on lands more than he is. So we could let him get some lands here, and then Fall of Thran at next turn. I think we'll just do this.
You know what? I'm not done.
Yeah, so I think we just do it. I don't really see, unless he has a counter. Well, playing another land right here would be stupid. I don't know if he has an answer to this. This is just a big tempo play for us because then we just do Teferi things and we still get to play a land here that we get to untap. That doesn't matter. But he can't really do anything. I want to get probably Irrigated Farmland and Field of Ruin. So taking away all his lands definitely is going to hurt him more than it hurts us. He has to have like a Maelstrom Pulse or something to get rid of Teferi. We just draw. We have the Field of Ruin. And pretty much anything he does at this point, if he taps out for anything, we just censor. So we win this game. Easy. What is he going to do? Play Euro? A Maelstrom Pulse? Oof. Okay, maybe I talked too soon. Okay, well that'll do it.
How long do you want to wait for a rematch?
That's really fine with me though, I think. We still have the tempo here. So he brings back some Field of Deads. We can kill it. Yeah, so this is gonna be pretty dirty. We kill both his lands. Does he not have any basics? Is that what I'm seeing here? Because then we're just gonna jam Ashiok and blow his stuff up. Yeah, and I mean that's how you beat Field of the Dead with blue-white control. And we got up to 336, so it seems you can beat it. You just have to keep a good hand. Fall of Thran is still good because we have enough disruption to keep them from doing anything too crazy. And then even if we don't have the Ashiok combo, Fall of Thran is still good for us because they ramp so much and we don't need that much land, and we're untapping it with Teferi, especially if we already have a Teferi out. So if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll be sending out some more control content. I do want to look at maybe some Esper control a little bit in the future, but for right now I'm playing blue-white. A wonderful day.